right now they have a 1-point lead on a beautiful night in San Francisco.
Bill isn't the only one who has ever sported a mask in the NBA. Going back in the day, Dolph Shays, Wilt Chamberlain wore one. Curtis Perry wore a hockey mask. More recently, A.C. Green, Tracy McGrady, Kobe, LeBron, Kyrie Irving, Joel Embiid, and last year we saw Jaylen Brown wearing a mask. I asked Bradley about his mask a little bit ago, a couple of minutes ago, and he told me that
movement. You better tie your shoes tight because Steph Curry is never going to stop moving. And his teammates understand, all right, if he's going to come to the corner, I might want to impede the progress of somebody thinking about coming out. The greatest shooter to ever do it, doing things.
So we had all the game, nothing to lose.
5-point lead as Golden State finally back home after their road trip. In the zone, brought to you by AutoZone, DB.
It hasn't come easy for Jonathan Kuminga. He's taking his lumps, but he's battling. Stay upright, making a tough shot. Watch as Draymond comes up the floor. He's biding his time. Draymond says, I've got an athlete coming downhill. Let me get to it. Watch the footwork here. Look at him split two defenders, Mike. How about the footwork, the handle, and the confidence? And then give him the hesitation. Stand him up and go right by. That is good stuff, Mike Breen. Extra chances are a good thing.
Tomorrow, ABC Sunday Showcase in Miami. The Heat hosting the Boston Celtics. Covering weekend's NBA Countdown at 1:30 Eastern. All tied at 47. Josh Okogie. Trade deadline is over. All-Star break ahead. Lots to talk about, including Kevin Durant back in the Bay Area with 15 points. And the continued growth of Jonathan Kuminga. 2 quarters complete here at San Francisco. Warriors up 1. An NBA Saturday Primetime, and it's presented by Wingstop here in San Francisco. Another sellout at the Chase Center. And a 1-point lead for the home team. Warriors leading the Suns 59-58. First half stats brought to you by ESPN Bet. Shooting percentage is pretty close. The thing that stands out, look at those assists. 20 for Golden State, 17 for Phoenix. Just 2 teams right now playing excellent team basketball. And Draymond Green leading the way in terms of that.
Mike, his teammates shot 6 for 6 off his passes, and when you see where he puts the basketball, you're going to understand why. Offensive rebound, Steph stays spaced into the corner, perfectly placed. Watch him thread the needle. Okogie does not see ball, he only sees man. So Draymond Green, that's an easy one. The better athlete right there is Jonathan Kuminga. Come on, man, this is Mr. Smooth. He knew what he was doing. He sees Draymond in sync. He's like, my man, step up a little bit closer to that 3-point line. Look at the form. I mean, just off the fingertips, the guide hands in the right spot. They fucking shoot it.
Well, 75 years ago today, the first 60-point game in NBA history. Joe Folks had 63 points for the Philadelphia Warriors. The leading scorer on the Jets had 14 points. He took 56 shots, 56 of 100. So we'll take a timeout. 3.5 remaining in the third. Tie game and a fun one. Tonight's Bold Moves brought to you by Wingstop. Well, Draymond Green, Yusuf Nurkic, they have a history. Green got suspended because of the hit he put on Nurkic back in December. And right from the start, they've been going at each other. Good, tough physical battle, although Green did pick up a technical here in the third quarter. But these 2 tough big men in a bit of a slugfest right now. And taking little shots at each other as well, DB.
Mike, when you visited with Dr. Naismith, do you think he liked this level of showmanship?
I don't think he was aware the third quarter. This has been a fun game in their fourth and final meeting of the season. This presentation of NBA Saturday Primetime continues after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
He's in transition. I thought that one felt a little rushed. This is what ensues. Great creative move as size is closing to challenge you. This the play before. Mr. Payton, go up and find this thing. Warriors with some momentum.
It's in the game and we still have 7:42 to play.
Individual offensive brilliance, Mike. KD decides, you know what? We're a little bit confused against their defense. Let me attack early. And then Bradley Beal, shot clock under 10. Just special talent. For Steph Curry, he's talked about this late in his career. It's about refining. It's about making the movements even more crisp. Look at how little he has to move to negotiate away from Josh Okogie. The footwork is elite. Simple one dribble, let him fly by. Now it's just the greatest shooter in the history of the game has got time and space and opportunity. He's ridiculous.
Last Saturday he had 60.
The Booker, he comes up the left side of the floor on multiple occasions. If he sees that defender hanging back trying to protect the rim, he's saying, folks, I got range on range on range.
Upcoming national TV schedule. Nuggets, Bucks, Timberwolves, Clippers on NBA TV Monday, Tuesday.
The Nurkic have been chippy all night. Draymond lives in this world, folks. Again, you're thinking dribble handoff. Nurk is just not anticipating he's going to be a threat, and oh, how he relishes that, Mike Brady. On another night where he's taken fewer than 10 shots, one of the most important Warriors remains Draymond Green. He elevates the play of everyone around him, Mike. Energy, intensity, the passes are always on time and on target. He has unleashed. This is what he has done in the fourth quarter alone. Downhill off a big runway, one-on-one with the side empty. And they've sent their best and good defenders at him. That time he had Kuminga, so you knew he was going to attack and go to it. Again, the rookie on him, and he says, all right, keep bringing those rookies to me because I'm going to make them pay.
He didn't play tomorrow. ABC Sunday Showcase, an afternoon affair from Miami. The Heat hosting the Boston Celtics. Coverage begins with NBA Countdown at 1:30 Eastern. So Golden State back at 525-25. Phoenix falls to 31-22. Their three-game winning streak comes to an end. And a wild game here in San Francisco. Your local news is next on most of these stations. For our producer Tim Corrigan, director Mike Schwab, our outstanding ABC crew. Of course, for Doris and Lisa, Mike Breen saying thanks so much for watching ABC, home of the NBA Finals, as Steph Curry with more magic here at the Chase Center.